Try it now.
What about now?
You nothing? Nothing. Yep. Yeah. Found it.
We're back.
We're back. All right.
Take two.
You can hear us now, Chris?
Yep.
Are we recording?
Can you hear us now? I think
Hold.
there's somewhere.
Okay, so I apologize, folks. As usual, something changed in settings, and I found it again.
Sounds like operator error to me.
Listen,
It's Friday, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
We're gonna now it's time for
I'll tell you what. It's a good thing
relaxation.
that I am sober now, because it would be a dark times. This would be a dark Friday tonight. I'll tell you what. All right. So I'll let you lead off.
No, you right out, buddy.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna pause for a moment.
Are you going to pause for the cause?
He needs to collect his thoughts after that technical error.
All right, so let's see. Introduce yourself from left to right. Let's start with you, my guy.
My name's Tripp. I'm the general manager of Gold's Gym here in North Naples.
Awesome. General Manager, Gold's Gym.
And I'm Todd Roosterberg. I do a number of things, but I'm a realtor, and I also am the DJ for tomorrow's event that we're going to be talking about tonight.
Which is
DJ Zadio.
I know.
Oh, what do you think of that?
I love it.
I'm telling you.
I dig it, man, for sure. Definitely dig it.
Yeah, that's when I posted for the first show, I posted on there a special appearance from DJ Zadio to hype up the.
There probably people tuned in just to see that.
Well, because I made sure that everyone knew that you're not only going to be hyping up tonight, but you'll be hyping up tomorrow's event.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I'm super excited about it. And now tell us a little bit more about because we were talking about this about the gym and stuff like that. There was something that you alluded to me right before. You were talking about this that it veteran owned.
Yeah, this Gold's Gym franchise is veteran owned. Three of our franchise owners are ex-military.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I love that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for your service,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that obviously hits home for me. Obviously being a veteran, but I love hearing that, especially that always strikes a chord. Yeah. And I always, I think it's a good thing, to support, for those people to help give more support to our veterans out there. And then where exactly is this gym located?
It's Bonita Beach Road, 3306 Bonita Beach Road, right next to Publix. Can't miss it. Yeah.
What time tomorrow morning will this be opening?
We're going to be going from the grand opening is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And it's an open gym. Anybody can come in for free.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, so I'll just be finishing my last gig about 6 in the morning. We do the raves all night,
Yeah.
and then I'll show up, set up for this gig, and then we'll be hitting it hard. So
Yeah.
it should be fun.
Yeah.
It should be nice.
I love that, dude. Hey, listen, jacked.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna hand these guys some dumbbells, and we'll just have them work out the entire time,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. We'll
Should
put
be
you with
good.
some trainers.
Yeah. Well, that was one thing we did discuss before we started this episode of whether or not Tripp was going to be shirtless or not. We didn't know if we should just have Tripp flex the entire time, or if
It depends on how you want your ratings to go.
I get it. Yes.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Look, hey, we're trying to boost them. So I mean, at any point you want to just rip it off, I totally understand.
Yeah, I don't want the pressure to bring you down. So.
It could go either way. We don't know. We don't know. Tomorrow, maybe, right, Tripp? Tomorrow. Depends on how much you drink.
pressure, guys. I'll tell you what. So, Tripp, so tomorrow they're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways, vendors, correct? Give us a little more info on
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have some vendors come out. We got a chiropractor coming out. We're going to do some free adjustments. We got a massage parlor coming out. We're going to give out some free massages. A few other vendors coming out, and we're giving away so many free things. It's unreal, from protein bars to supplements and we're going to be having a raffle, multiple raffles, so we're going to be giving away a lot of good prizes.
What are they raffling?
Let's see. I can't tell you what's in the back, the gift bags, man.
Okay, you're just going to have to show up and see what they're raffling.
Oh, yeah, it's going to
It's
be
worth
good.
it, though.
Oh,
It's gonna be
it's
worth
free.
it.
The raffling's free. You can fill out as many tickets as you want. And
Do we get extra because we're going to be there?
come on, yeah, absolutely. I'll take care of you.
I'm just asking for a friend,
Yeah.
Asking for a friend. No, that sounds like a good time. And you know, the best thing of all is that we're going to be there doing a live show as well.
Oh.
So you guys can come hang out with us.
It's going to be
Absolutely,
amazing.
yeah.
I hope you can hear over my sound system. You know, I'm going to be facing the other way from you. You're going to be kind of behind me. So I'll try to kind of keep it down, but no promises.
No,
Yeah,
listen,
I wouldn't promise it.
I'm hoping that we are slightly have you bumping over us just to
Okay.
give us what it'll do is boost us up so it sounds like we're getting hyped up
Yeah.
on top of us as we're playing.
It's going to be good, man.
Yeah.
I might take a little break and join you guys for a bit tomorrow.
Yeah.
No,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Come on,
Please,
man.
please. Yeah, no. Look, we're excited about this because obviously, not that obviously John and I are beacons of the words fitness, but
He inhales and
So, you know, you got a little. I hate
could have
it when it
fooled
does
me,
that.
guys.
But-
Could have fooled me.
But we definitely are all about hyping up, especially local businesses and stuff like that, trying to support that sort of thing. And I was a gym rat before I started getting old and falling apart very quickly.
Around 1982.
Yeah, yeah.
You-
Old.
Gym rat.
He's all of what, 39 right now? How old are you? Come on.
No, I wish.
But the great thing is it's never too late. I mean,
No.
It's not.
I'm 52 years old, man, and I'm still hitting it.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to come on back. We're going to get you.
Yeah,
right
Yeah.
yeah. Listen, well, I'm literally just right underneath you. So yeah, I look a lot younger than it's there.
Been talking to your wife too much.
Yeah. Listen,
You know what's interesting? Speaking of age, okay, so
Okay.
when I used to think of Gold's Gym, I used to think of like Muscle Beach, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's all you envision. I'm like, I'm never going there. I can't fit in there. But you go to North Naples, and there's ranges from the Utes.
Yep.
The Utes. Did I say Utes?
Yeah.
To all the way up to. I met an 89-year-old guy there the other day. He's phenomenal. He's like, you're my inspiration. You look like you're in good shape. I said, no, dude, you're my inspiration because you're still here.
yeah.
Going to the gym at 89 years old, and we've got other,
Oh yeah,
everything in
We
between.
got this woman in her 90s, man, that
That's
walks in
awesome.
on a cane.
It's
she gets on
amazing.
a bike and does 5 miles every day.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Oh
I'd
yes.
do 5 miles. I'd cough a lung up, bro.
Amen.
Straight up. So
Yeah.
kudos for sure.
It's
Like,
good.
I remember like Gold's Gym because like my uncles and my dad, they used to be in Gold's Gym when I was a youngin' back in the 80s, and I remember they used to have the tank tops.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The real small.
Still
You
got
get-
'em.
you
Still
get
got 'em.
small right here, so your pecs hang out a little bit,
Yeah.
and you could show them off. And they had the gorilla. You remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah.
had the gorilla holding the huge
We got them.
pile of weights. You remember that?
Yeah, dude.
They had that out there in the cornfield.
Oh, he set you up.
I've been jerking on his chain since I
know.
walked in the door, man. I love it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. We're gonna get Chris going here shortly
Yeah.
too because he does the same thing. We're all real good friends, and we're idiots.
We're a little bit
You
rough.
can't tell.
No.
You can't tell you've been together for a while.
No.
Very well.
We're idiots. We clown on each other and have a good time. And that's what we do when we get up here. We just
Yeah.
get up here.
That's what it's all about.
Some
That's what
guys
it's all about.
talking,
Yep.
kind of BSing around a little bit, promoting some stuff. And, man, it's fantastic. I love doing events, man. The atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Gold's Gym, their slogan, you've got it up on your wall. It's something that the
The
Mecca, but there's also a quote up there, and it's something about the idea of going to the gym is to have fun.
Yeah.
And we do. I mean, we actually have a blast there. We have a little culture there, and people, a lot of people know each other. The regulars
Yep.
are, become friends. I've gone to different events with these people outside the gym, so it's nice.
Like Cheers.
It's nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everybody knows your name.
That's the one thing I do miss about going into the gym, like, because you would see people and you're like, you get to know them, and you're like, hey, it's like, oh yeah, all right, yep, and like, there's a group that you get to
For
you know,
sure.
and you're like, all right, that's the group. All right, I'm good with those guys. I'm
Yeah.
good with those ladies, and like, and you're very comfortable because you're like, all right, these are the people. These are my regulars.
Right. And when you miss a day,
Yep.
they let you know.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They're like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
I didn't see you here yesterday. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
you're tracking my
Yeah.
attendance.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, what, you're going soft today? I see.
Yeah.
You're like,
It's-
I
It's
need
pretty
that.
funny.
Yeah.
I
You,
mean,
you
personally.
got everybody that's got these home gyms, and they always come back. It's always the same thing. It's because they missed the clanging and banging.
Yep.
So, and that's what we're all about. Is
The
come down
atmosphere.
and clang and bang,
Yep.
sling those weights, man. So, take one of the classes.
Uh.
I could see you taking Zumba.
Zumba might be interesting. We might have to capture that on video if that happens.
Yeah.
That would be good for this show. You can show that.
I'll tell you what.
The
I will.
highlights.
I will gladly take a Zumba class for good
Content.
Content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then afterwards, please make sure that you have the trash can right nearby.
I got the AED, man. I got you covered.
Yeah,
man.
and possibly a towel for whatever I'm about to deposit on the floor out my rear end as well.
We
'Cause
got
it's
to put you on a Borat thong or something up there. I think that would be content worthy, right?
That would be
Something like
content.
that?
That
A green
was-
thong.
Come on,
You
bro.
do it. He's
Listen,
in.
I will do.
He's in.
Listen,
I'm all for it, but it's got to have the Gold's Gym logo on it.
There we
hey,
go.
listen. I will gladly wear whatever.
There you go.
I'm all about content. I'm good for it.
All right, I'm gonna call you out on it, man. I'm just saying, I'm gonna call you out on it, dude.
Order
So
the
we were-
thong really quick here for you guys.
Yeah, put an order in on Amazon, would you? Hey, so we were talking. We had a guest on, a guy named David. He just won the Swamp Buggy races, the last races. He was the winner of it, and he worked for the fire department for about 33 years, I think he said. But there were a fire department that does the competitions.
Yeah.
Them high intensity, like for real, like the military type competitions. And they got a obstacle course out there. We were going to go do it for some content.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
When's that happening?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I told him. I said, listen, because they would do the ones. You remember how they used to do it on ESPN2?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So they have guys that would compete. I think David said he was like
Top 10 nationally.
Yeah,
for sure,
top
at
10
one
nationally.
point.
So I said, look, set it up. We'll go over there.
That would be phenomenal.
and do it. I was like, I will.
I'd love to have them
Let's-
guys on.
Yeah,
too.
if you guys if you have something set up,
Yeah.
we will gladly come and do a competition.
Beautiful.
At the gym,
There you go.
because helps highlight something you guys got going on over there, but B, we will have no qualms looking like absolute idiots.
Hey, man, we're going to be.
I'm down.
We're going to be doing some bench press competitions very soon in the
Yeah.
future, and deadlift competitions
Yeah.
and squats. We'll have you out when we have
We'll,
those. set
we'll
up.
compete with the actual like qualified people and do our absolute horrible stuff.
It'll be a pro-am,
Yep.
and in every pro, there's an am, right?
Yeah, there's an am.
There's an
Listen,
am, and
listen.
I am that.
Yeah. Listen, I'm
there.
down for it. Yeah, absolutely. No,
And
we
like
love that.
anybody who's like maybe in some competitions as well.
Yeah.
Like I know, I'm sure there's people in there that are in competition. We'd love to have them on as well.
Yeah.
We'll get one of our owners down here, Mike. He's an IFBB pro judge. And,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get him down here, and he'll take care of you.
Nice.
Oh, love it. Love it.
So when did you get started on working at the gym and getting into the gym? Take us through that a little bit.
I've been into fitness for probably a little over 20 years, and I'm a personal trainer. Got specialties in bodybuilding, deadlifting, and powerlifting, senior health, and dietary. You know, I worked privately for a long time and was making decent money, but it comes back to the same thing. You always miss that clanging and banging. You miss the smell. You miss the camaraderie. So I joined Gold's pre-COVID.
Yeah.
And I've been with them just about ever since.
Nice. You started in North Carolina, you said,
Yes,
right?
sir. Asheville, North Carolina.
Very cool. Very cool. Man, they took a beating up there on that hurricane, man.
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
Yeah, prayers going out to them people up there for sure, because it was ruthless. It was terrible.
Y'all take beatings down here, though. That's
Oh,
got me petrified, man. My first year in Florida, I'm scared to death.
Well, so there's it happens in like succession usually. You won't be nothing like but some. So like down here, tropical storms. Man, we go to work for tropical storms around here. You know what I mean? That ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's a Category 3+, it ain't much to worry about around here. You know.
I know the beach is right across the street from the gym practically, and I'm terrified to death of that. So,
Listen, most of the time you see the meme with the plastic chair knocked over.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to be dealing with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
we have unless it's a 3+, we have hurricane parties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
We're out playing. I remember a kid growing up, Hurricane Andrew came through, which was a brutal Category 5 hurricane, but it hit the East Coast. And by the time I got here, it was like 85-mile-an-hour winds. We were out playing in it.
Yeah, it's sort of rare. I mean, Naples traditionally did not get hit
No.
very often, but then we got like 2 or 3 within 2 years.
Yeah.
And the real estate market took a hit on that, right? Because everybody's kind of like, whoa, there's actual hurricanes down there. And, luckily we didn't have any knock on wood. I'm just going to knock on wood. I'm not even going to say it out loud. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I hope that trend continues because, if we can go multiple years without any impact, I think the market will start really turning around.
It's weird because it's so we're like a sheltered cove from hurricanes because we got Cuba underneath us. You got the East Coast on the other side. So it's got to take a real crazy path to actually hit us directly. And, like, it did that for a couple of years there. We had our Ian and Irma were the bad ones.
Right.
But generally, it'll hit Cuba and break up some.
Yeah. I just thought people in Naples paid to have the hurricanes go around them. I didn't know what the deal was. But now they see you just explained it in the actual term.
Irma hit perfect, but the eye broke.
Yeah.
Right when it came over us.
Yeah. And it sat for what?
Yeah.
Like hours. Didn't
Yeah.
it? Was that the one that just sat over for 7
No, that wasn't Irma. That was
Ian.
No, this was I forget.
Michael or something like that, whatever. But
I forget which one.
Irma was perfect, but when the eye came over us, it broke. And it would have been the surge from Irma, which was what would have destroyed us.
The way it was spinning was weird.
Yeah.
And it kind of didn't get the storm surge because it had the winds.
Yep.
Right.
It had the winds. It was Category 3 when it hit, and it had the winds, and it knocked us into the ice age around here for a while. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It sucked. No power, no gas, no food, no water, no nothing.
Ice age, you say?
It was.
Yeah, I was in the '93 blizzard in North Carolina. That was an ice age.
Yeah, well, Stone Age, should I say. We don't do ice around here too often. But it was horrible. But Ian was a different animal. It didn't even hit us directly. It kind of sideswiped us and smashed Sanibel and Fort Myers. But the storm surge was brutal. Yeah. Brutal. Oh, man, I was out there. I took my side-by-side out and was trying to help people out because I live way far inland, so I didn't even lose power out there.
I live in Fort Myers, so I'm hoping I'm spared.
Yeah, you'll be all right. It don't happen very often.
No.
It really doesn't. No. But so tell us about your DJ career, man. I'd love to hear about this. How you get started on it?
So I did this in high school actually.
Cool.
I did that for a few years in high school. I skipped the vinyl era because I was like, I didn't have a van, first of all.
Right.
And you need, the crates with the vinyl.
Yep.
I mean, you had to just haul them around everywhere. So I kind of got out of it for a while. And about 3.5 years ago, my son came back from college over Christmas break. We broke out an old board of mine, and we started kind of messing around with it. And I kind of got back into it, and he was already kind of advanced because he was in college starting to do it again. He came back. He taught me a few things, and I picked up on it. And by February, I bought a whole system, and I was like, I'm back into this. Right.
Locked in.
And I've been doing it, for I do, weddings. We do clubs out at the University of Arizona.
Yeah.
I think my daughter, she's trying to arrange something up at Ohio State. So
Very
it's a
cool.
blast, man. I do weddings. I mean,
That's awesome.
it's just a good time.
So
and when you can do it with your son, it's even.
It's even better, yeah.
We do clubs in Chicago. It's a blast.
That's so awesome.
So, like, you obviously got to have a passion for music for something like this.
I was in a band for over 20 years.
What kind of
off
band?
and on. Classic rock. We played pop. We played, top 40 type of music as well. I was the drummer. So, they always say, what do you call a guy that hangs around with a bunch of musicians? The drummer.
Yeah.
So, it's just.
That's cool. I love that.
But I had a great time. My brother was in that band with me for, I was in a band with him for about 5 years. And I joined one in Chicago for a while. So it's, been in music since 4th grade.
Yeah.
Even before that, really.
I've never done with it, but I've definitely been passionate about music my whole entire life.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
You
like,
remember kind of your
my
life through music a lot, right?
absolutely.
Yep.
A
Perfect.
song will hit you and you're like, oh, yeah, I remember where I was in that
That's
one.
exactly what happens for
so
me,
cool.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Love it.
where was I at when this song came out? Because, like, I get into the groove and I put my ear pods in.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, drown the world out with the music. And I'm like, man, where was I when this? I remember when this came out. What was I doing in my life at that point in time?
Who are some of your influences?
Oh, God. In the band or in
Just in music in general?
DJ? I think, what I got lucky. I had a brother that was 6 years older than me. So I listened to all the classic rock stuff, right? So Triumph and Foreigner and Journey and REO and all of those. But I also had the Michael Jackson era, right? So I was like getting, a little bit older at the time, and nobody can deny that guy killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, he really did. He
Yeah.
killed it. And that was more the pop side. So I got both the classic rock side. I got the pop. I loved rap, believe it or not. I mean, for a long time, I loved rap. So I've got quite, a difference in musical taste, just a broad spectrum, I would say.
Yeah,
That's how I am. I love all of it.
Yeah,
I love all of it. Like I love rap. I love rock.
Yeah,
I love country. I love like I'm more of a '90s and
Yeah.
before country. I do like some. It's more poppy country. It's not country.
Right.
Now, but I love all of it, man. It just depends on what my mood is for the day.
Yeah.
Like I may be on classic rock for 2 weeks, and then I'm like, okay, I wake up one day, I'm ready to switch it up.
Yeah,
You know?
tomorrow you're going to hear a big spectrum of music because we've got people of all ages there. So
Yep.
I'm going to be, bouncing around from. I don't think I'll play any country, but I've got EDM country. Believe it or not, country jams coming up, guys.
Yep.
Let's plug them a little bit here. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be
I
on
know.
You gonna
April-
do a Metallica mix or
Oh,
something?
you never know what I can pull out. No Metallica. I don't have anything that hard.
Yeah.
But I hear the music you play in the gym, and it's funny because each day they'll do kind of a different theme.
Yeah.
They'll have 70s, they'll have classic rock,
Yeah.
they'll have like 50s,
Yeah,
you name it.
We change it up. We need to get a little bit harder in there.
I know.
think.
I may break out Elvis. I don't know. I mean,
Elvis, oh,
I can't promise I
Corn, some
won't.
Slipknot on there.
Slipknot,
Tara,
yeah.
Megadeth.
Yeah, Dimebag Daryl out there
There you
thrashing
go,
the guitar, my guy.
Yeah.
For
My
sure.
nephew listens to this stuff. They just scream. I don't even know what it's called. It's they're
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
can't
death
even-
metal.
Death metal.
Is that death
Yeah.
metal?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, dude, I don't know what you get out of that, but
Hey,
okay.
man, hey, when you see Lamb of God, you get a lot out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So them guys though, like them heavy like Slipknot, for instance, like a lot of people can't get into it because it's so heavy.
Slipknot
man,
is not heavy.
well,
I'm just letting you know.
I think it's heavy.
It's the beginning of heavy, maybe.
Yeah,
It's like the
yeah.
early.
It's your gateway drug to heavy, I guess.
But like them guys right there are so damn talented.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is insane. I mean, all of them from the
Yeah.
from the lead singer to the drummer, they are so damn good. If you really listen to music and you have a
Yeah.
passion for music, them guys are badass.
Incredible.
They really are. Yeah. But did you tell him we'll see him tomorrow? The boss man Kevin just walked out.
He's out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mic drop.
Mike, yeah. Well, it's whatever, bro.
Yeah.
No, he's one of our
we were
buddies.
we were giving him a hard time, but no, yeah. It's funny to me. The two things that for me is sports and music is where I relate to things. Like I'll remember where I was, like whether my time in the military, my childhood, whatever, like a song or a sporting event. And I can go, oh yeah, I was here at that time. I was dating that girl at that time. I was
And
whatever.
then transport back to that
Like,
as
but
well.
But like those are the only two that will take me there.
Right.
Like nothing else. Like I'm like I can't remember. If you're like, oh, what job were you at? No idea. Nothing. But like if you're like, oh, do you remember when McGuire and Sosa were having that bet? Oh yeah, yeah.
I remember
No, and I
that.
could tell you what I was doing then, and
Yep.
who it's like it's the craziest thing. I can remember all that stuff. Or if a song starts playing, all of a sudden, Skinner starts going. I'm like, oh yeah, like
Exactly.
I can remember that car I used to drive, listening to this song all the time. Or like it's so crazy.
It's
to
so
me.
good, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's so good.
It's the nuttiest thing ever. And I'm like you, like it's so weird. Like you get in my truck and you'll like there may be it'll go from Garth Brooks to Jay-Z to all of a sudden there's Nat King Cole.
Yeah.
There's no idea. You don't know what's going to happen. People are like, what's going? I'm like, don't ask. I grew up all eras.
Yeah, and what I tell my son too when he's really into the house music, which I love. I grew
I
up
love
listening
that
to
too,
house as
dude.
well.
That's-
So house
yeah.
is one of my favorites. But he exclusively does house music DJing. I do open format. I do house. I do a lot of different types of music. And I went out and played Parents Weekend at University of Arizona. And I said, hey, Skylar, this is some of the stuff I'm going to play. What do you think? And he goes, they don't listen to that stuff out here, Dad. I said, I think you're going to have to trust me on this one, right? So we get together. We're doing a gig together out there. Mm-hmm. And I start playing some of the stuff that I said I was going to, which was kind of an old school, but it was an updated version of it.
Yeah,
So
right.
EDM version of like Don't Stop Believing, for
Yeah.
example, right? Great song. The entire place went nuts.
Oh yeah.
And we get done with the gig, and he texts me at 3 a.m. He goes, you were right, Dad.
You were right.
He
Yeah.
goes, I said, Skylar, good music is good music.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Tell him there's a
So-
lot of wisdom here, son.
That's right.
A
that's
lot
right.
of years
But
on
he's-
earth here. But
No, but he's a great DJ. I mean,
Yeah.
he does some awesome clubs in Chicago and just kills it. So
Yeah.
we both have our strengths,
Oh
I
yeah.
would figure it's definitely about like knowing your audience as well.
It is for sure.
I mean, there's without a doubt you got to know your audience, where
Yeah.
you're playing, and who you're playing for. I would imagine.
Exactly. And that, like a wedding, for example, look at the bride and groom, and whatever they want, you say yes.
Oh,
That's what you do,
Yep,
because they're the
that's
ones
it.
paying that bill.
I know.
Yeah. You tell me what you want, and then that's the audience.
right.
I know
Yeah.
that audience.
That's right.
But I've been listening to, or I've been seeing a lot of like stuff on YouTube about the transitions these DJs are doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic, dude. And it's not like how it could be house music, it could be rap, it could be R&B, but they're transitioning and it's so smooth.
It's
dude.
and it's like creative, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Super
coming up with
creative.
some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, and they'll jump on the board
Yeah.
and then transition in that way. Oh man,
It's amazing, yeah.
It's so badass.
And and I won't go into all the detail, but open format DJing is completely different than like house,
Yeah.
where you're looking for that nice blend in house. You just go from beat to beat, and it's consistent. And
Yep.
with open format, you might be going from a country song to a rock song to EDM to, you're bouncing all around with the BPMs are different. You might go from 80 BPM up to 120 beats per minute. So it's quite challenging to
Yeah.
get it right. But those really, really incredible DJs can do a unique transition, wordplay. They'll end a certain
exactly,
word and
yeah,
they'll
that's
pick up
what
a
I'm
new
talking
song with
about.
that
Yeah.
same word. It's just it's creative.
Yeah.
It's super cool. It sounds cool.
Yeah, the talent is there's an art to that and a science to that where your brain has to think a certain way.
Definitely.
And that's why my when I see people that have those types of that's not my cup of tea. I'm good at working with my hands. I have an engineering brain. Like I can, stuff stops here, starts back up here. I can.
You're a
figure
math
that out.
guy? Are you a math guy?
Yeah.
You'd probably be really good at music then, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
directly.
See, yeah. To me, it doesn't feel like
I'm
it.
on the DJs to
Yeah.
Get him on the board tomorrow.
Yeah.
See how he does.
But yeah, like when I listened to it, I dated a girl who sang really well,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I don't know how to read music, but like she would pick up that stuff, and I'm like, sure. I'm like, okay, but
Yeah, there is a certain knack people have for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I used to sit when I was 5 years old. I'd sit in front of the stereo and play on pots and pans. I'd play drums on pots and pans. I kid you not, with spoons.
yeah,
You had the
And my
mind
parents
for
were
it.
like, "We got to give him a drum set."
Yeah.
So they finally got me this little one, and then in fourth grade I got a real one, and from that point on, I played music my entire life, really.
Well, then that's like Prince, for instance. Like
Oh, he was a virtuoso. That guy was amazing.
Like he just has his brain operates with music and on music like a genius level.
He is
compared to other people. Like you can hear a tune and pick up almost any instrument in the world and play that exact tune by listening to it. And
When he died, they said he had 3,000 songs, unreleased songs in his library. If you can
my
imagine,
gosh.
3,000. So I'm kind of like, where are they? And when are they going to start releasing some of that? Because I'd love to hear it.
I'm sure there's a fight about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For
I'm
sure.
I'm sure there's a fight. That's why they're not coming out.
Money.
Yeah.
Listen,
there's somebody who owns the rights and why, where, why now. Trip, what kind of music you listen to or you like to listen to while you're at the
I
gym?
like all types of music, but I mean, I love rock and roll, classic rock, but give me heavy metal any day. AC/DC, Metallica, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Love it all.
Okay.
That British rock, Black Sabbath.
yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P.
I couldn't tell from that voice what
So you get in there and I definitely enjoy some harder stuff when I used to be working. I used to be jacked too.
Yeah.
At one point in my life.
People ask me all the time though, what am I listening to when I'm working out? And I have to tell them Celine Dion.
yeah.
She gets me going.
Do you know what's funny?
I love it, dude.
When I was in the Navy, one of my guys was the first sergeant. He was the first sergeant. Jesus, wrong military branch. Anyways, he would do jazz, and he got me onto that. And because I would always listen to something heavy or whatever, and I was throwing the weights around too much. But on the ship, it made so much more sense because the jazz was smoother. And so when I would lift to the jazz, I had my breathing down. Everything made more sense, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "You're a genius." Yeah. I was like, and so I worked out so much better to jazz, and so I kept doing that for like the longest time because it was just those beats and everything. Everything was so much. My rhythm, everything was so much better, and I was like,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're listening to Metallica, it makes you want to throw stuff.
Yeah.
You're
If I can
good.
cuss
No,
on
you
here. Can I
no, you're
cuss?
good.
Okay.
You're good. You're
We
good.
let loose sometimes.
I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
beat that out.
Yeah. No.
We let loose sometimes
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right. But
we get to picking on each other and talking sports
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
Oh man, go back and watch a couple of the other.
Yeah.
What are you, fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Come
So-
on, seriously.
But yeah, no, it is. It makes so much more sense to me. You know, I was like, oh, something calm and rational, because I'll get too crazy. You know, it's like, you know, especially
you wound up.
doing like a deadlift or something like that. You know, you're trying to throw stuff around. Yeah. You know, instead I was like, all right, calm, go, okay.
It makes a lot of sense too, being on the ocean with the, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
For sure.
Like your environment, the way the
Going
ship's
with the flow.
moving.
Yep.
Yeah,
flow.
going with the flow. And then like getting some zen with your breathing going on while you're working out. It's fitting.
Yep,
for
for
sure. Definitely fitting.
We'll test your jazz theory tomorrow when you come out. We'll throw some weight.
Okay, all right.
You'll have to put that in
Well,
the
listen,
headphones, though.
listen.
I don't think I'll play any jazz tomorrow.
So listen, I let myself go a little bit for sure, but I'm strong as an ox still, man.
Hey, man,
I went in there. I went in the gym about a year ago, and you know my wife was like, "Oh, you're old," and she's like 10 years younger than me. "You're old. You can't do this no more."
It's good to have a supportive wife.
Yeah,
That's
I love that, man. I know she's got my back, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I went out there. I threw 250 up, no problem.
Man, you built like a power lifter. man.
Yeah.
You built like a
I
power
did. At my peak, I was probably doing like maybe 340 on the bench.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
340.
big.
But I was working out every single day, and that like kind of stuck with me for a long time. Even though I didn't work out, I still had a physique. I just wasn't as bulky.
Yeah.
But it stuck around. I've been telling myself for the last 10 years I'm gonna get into it again.
Come on, come on, we'll take care of it.
So now my of course I'm a little bit older now, and I'm not looking to get jacked no more. I'm just looking to get healthy.
Exactly.
It's about staying in motion.
Yep.
Stay in motion, you're going to live a long time.
Yeah, that's it too. And there's so much more science, and there's so much evolving science to things now. The things we thought before were good for us, we know now that it's probably not. And the motion thing, I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people talk about it in depth.
Just got to stay moving.
Stay moving.
Stay moving.
And that's why you see most people when they retire, a lot of people die right after, which is kind of shitty.
It is.
Because you work all your life and then you stop and you want to relax, but
Yeah.
like
That's what I'm going to do when I retire. I'm stopping.
yeah.
I'm stopping. Welcome to Jesus. I'm going to have my Jesus.
I retired from corporate America after 35 years, and I picked up 5 different things I love to do. It's just like now it's for fun, right?
Right.
It's more passion stuff, so it's good.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right, guys, we appreciate having you guys
Thank you for
on.
having us.
Yes, thank you guys
very
so very
much.
much. We will see you tomorrow morning.
Sounds great, guys.
We're gonna get down tomorrow,
Yes.
guys.
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
All right.
It's gonna be fun.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna do a message from our sponsors.
Yeah, we're gonna get a message from one of our sponsors right here, and
Let's see if this works out well because technical difficulties are real.
Here we go. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, bud. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Playbook Live fans, have you tasted the buzz yet? At Fluttercorn Bakery, we're serving up fresh homemade flavor that hits different. From warm, buttery cornbread to sweet treats that melt in your mouth, every bite feels like home. Whether you're grabbing a quick snack or catering your next event, Fluttercorn Bakery brings the perfect mix of comfort and quality every single time. Fresh, local, unforgettable. Stop by Fluttercorn Bakery today and taste what everyone's talking about. Give a call to Christine at 239-821-1260.
You killed that. Have you done that before? Huh?
What? I just have a good radio voice. I'm going to give you a shout out.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing, bro. Like, oh shit.
I'm like, you did so good. Give me that thing in case I need that.
Yeah, here's your thing, man. Fluttercorn Bakery.
Come on, Corey. Get
Come
over
on.
here,
Go
man.
ahead, quarterback. Throw them headphones on. Right.
Jump in here.
Jump in here, Corey.
Act like you're at the gym. Put them headphones on. Get to work.
Yeah. All right. It's my first podcast, fellas, so take it easy on me.
First
Nah,
ever.
that's cool. We're just guys on here talking about
That's it.
messing around, bro.
Nothing special. Just talking to the mic and,
like
say
that.
whatever you feel.
All right. Okay.
So I'll do the honor. So this is Corey Small. Me and Corey actually go back, 2000.
Ish.
Maybe 99. Yeah, we went to middle school together. We had a few years in high school together. I think I think you were on the better basketball team than me, actually, in middle school.
Listen, Corey, he's not that good of a basketball player, so
I'm not going to bet. I'm going to probably guarantee that one.
I was new to the school, all right?
Right, he was.
Yeah.
Look, it's just I'm just.
I was short. I've been short my whole life.
It's not.
But I could probably outshoot almost anyone.
Yeah. I had long arms. I couldn't shoot that good. I could play defense though.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, Corey, if you noticed, not only is he short, have you seen the size of this man's feet?
size 6-ish.
Size 6.
I get them on sale, man. Kids Foot Locker, So, anyways, Corey played. You played D1 ball,
I did.
right? Mm-hmm. I got something. Hold on. I'm gonna show you this. I was stalking you, and I was like, I'm gonna hit him with this. He's gonna be blown out of his mind because he probably hasn't seen this in forever.
You got like a throwback photo?
Oh,
man.
How about that, huh?
Look at that.
So everyone probably can't
Jeez.
see it, but this is Corey when he was a freshman.
Jeez.
How old do you think you were here?
Dude, 18, 19.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was an accident.
18, 19, man. Sheesh. Didn't even know what I was doing.
So give us a little backstory on
Nothing
how
still?
your sports transition
Hold on, we got sound issues again.
again.
Hold on. Trying to
quick?
see here.
That's funny. That photo's still up there. That's funny.
What is happening?
Throwback.
Did you check the thing she talked about last time?
Look, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to pull up the mics here real fast. See if it.
Okay.
There is a delay. Where's the microphone button?
Microphone.
Up here.
If you hit it on, up, volume, it should
What is going on with this thing?
That's crazy that it was just on and then it went off.
Yeah.
Was it on when we were up there?
Yeah.
The whole time?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't check it out. Right now. It was. No, it's back now.
But wait,
Welcome back.
No, that's the old
that's
one.
the old one. That's what we heard at the beginning, thinking it was working, and it wasn't working.
Wait a minute.
Are we live? Check.
Okay, I passed a little bit.
Okay, we're good. All right, never mind.
Oh, we are live?
Okay, all right.
So we've been up in here acting a fool, acting a dumb the whole time. That's all right. We're recording?
We're good.
I'll see you in the morning, Bo. Yeah, sorry.
So, anyways,
You gotta excuse my friend, he's a little slow.
he set us up right there.
Yeah, for failure.
So, Corey, this is when you were 18. Give us a little backstory of your high school to transitioning to FAU.
Man, what's funny is that I was playing basketball mainly in high school. Well, I did. You said you were on the swim team, right?
Yeah.
So check it out. So, Jake Lawson, I don't know if we made a bet. I don't know how they got me to be on the dive team.
I was going to say, when you just said that, hold on, you were on the
I
dive
was a
team.
diver before. It was, and you know what? I actually got a lot of respect for swimmers and divers that year.
Yeah.
Because freaking diving boards are kind of scary. You know what I mean? Like, but and not to mention, funny story was Mr. Lawson had threw me in the race. You remember how he was trying to win?
Yeah.
So divers, we didn't practice swimming, and I mean, I can swim a little bit, but so he puts me in 100. He put me in there. He's like, guys, you need the points. Dude, I almost died. I promise you, probably the last 50 meters, I'm walking, I'm on the ground. My feet, I'm not even swimming. I'm like this walking, and then I get out. People like screaming, like I'm like, I must be that bad. Like everybody's like, let's go. I was like, I must really be trash. Nobody's that excited about a guy finishing last.
Oh, your mic up a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I played basketball mainly in high school, and then my senior season, Jake O'Connell, Drew, and all those guys like, man, come out and play football this season. I was like, all right. So I went out that season and I had a really good, I guess I had a good season.
Your senior year.
Yeah, I just
That's
played,
it.
yeah, and then I was either gonna go to UNH, App State, or Florida Atlantic, and thank God Florida Atlantic came in because I took a visit at UNH
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
New Hampshire?
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, because it was a full ride, right? So my dad, of course, he's like thinking money. He's like, I mean, we were sitting there. It had to be like 10 degrees, and he's like, his lips are all chapped and stuff, and cracking. He's like, oh man, this is great. I'm like, no, it's not.
He said this is great for my bank account.
Yeah, I'm like, no, it's not. It was so then.
All you had to tell Dad then was, can you sell barbecue outside the weather?
Yeah, exactly. So I verbally committed when I was there, and when I got back home, thank God, Florida Atlantic came and they offered me, and I was like, yo, nah, I'm not going to do next. So anyway, yeah, so I ended up going to Florida Atlantic off of that season, man, and it was a great experience, awesome experience.
Which they're not a big school, but it's still a Division I school.
Well, now they are. Before, when I first got there, we switched from 1AA to D1 my redshirt freshman year, and so we started playing like bigger games. We actually played against, some of the local guys. We played against Lee Campbell. We played Minnesota. Played Lee a couple times, and we were on the same football team in high school. We played Clemson, so we played against Dwayne Coleman, some local guys. So as the years went on, my year was the year that we started winning. And, they kind of put you in those bigger games so the teams can make money.
Yes.
And so you win a couple of them, like you're not supposed to though.
Yeah.
Like we beat Minnesota. Like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what,
This was supposed to be
from Florida.
Yeah.
You're from Florida. There's talent right here.
And you know what else? It's funny you say that because when we played, I think they set them up. We played Minnesota at Dolphin Stadium in August.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
They were dying.
Oh, we were dying. We were dying. I'm like, so the game, it had to be like 100 degrees outside. They're cramping on the sideline.
Oh, yeah. They put them on the sun side. Oh, man. They were dying. I already know.
Yeah, they were dead. So we ended up winning that game. But so after that is when the school started growing, and then now they got the stadium on campus, and it's huge. I mean, even sending some guys to the league now as well. So
the FAU basketball team snapped out a couple of years ago.
yeah, basketball teams were crazy.
Yeah.
The basketball team did really well. So it's definitely a great school, man. I mean, I enjoyed my time there, and it was fun. Still got those same relationships too.
That's where my daughter goes. She's graduating this year, like I was telling you.
Yeah.
And I've been to the stadium and everything. So I was reading this thing with that picture. It said you held a 3.8 GPA in high school.
I did, yeah, man. That was one of the things that helped. Which I tell a lot of kids, man, like, they want to see what you can do on the field, but now look, scholarships are attached to GPAs. Right. So like they're not gonna get a kid if you really good on the football field. They don't think you're gonna be there. Well, I say that, but NIL changes too. Yeah. but at least they want to make sure that academics is not gonna be a reason why you're not gonna be on the team. But yeah, man, I did that, and by having that in high school, I was able to get, since I had a full ride, Pell Grants financial aid. I was able to get that, so that was like money that I had in my pocket.
Yeah.
When I was in school. So
that way you're not struggling while you're over there, or mom and dad got to send you money.
Yeah, well, that still happened too.
Yeah.
But,
That's why he was selling barbecue for so many years.
Yeah, my dad gave me a gas card at the 7-Eleven, and I was supposed to be using it for gas, but when I got to college, I realized the Cuban sandwiches at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Put that on the press.
How much gas you put in the car?
A lot of traffic out here now.
Sorry, Dad, I never told him that story.
You already knew.
You
knew something new.
It's just funny when you're young, you think you're slick. We all thought we were slick. No, of course. Like I know now when them kids are trying to get over.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man.
And then especially when you're not that far removed, like you still know about the internet and stuff. I know that trick.
I tell my daughters all the time, I said, listen, you get away with what I allow you to get away with. I know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
I just let you slide.
Yeah. You get set up. I'm saying of course.
So I got a quick question. What position would you play?
Defensive back.
Defensive back?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Safety or DB?
Corner.
Corner.
Yeah. It was funny when I played football when I was younger. I started when I was like 7 or 8, and then I kind of got burned out because I was in St. Pete at the time. And so I stopped playing when I got to high school, but the whole time, when I got to high school, I stopped playing. But the whole time I was always a running back, linebacker. So when they switched me, well, I did go out for a spring one year, but Coach T tried to put me at quarterback, trying to make me run the option. Like, get killed. I'm like, yeah, we don't have a lot of this. I'm like, yeah, nah, Coach, I'm cool. But anyway, so so Coach Young T actually switched me over to the defensive side of the ball my senior year, and I fell in love with it. I was too small to play running back anyway at that time. You know, running backs were freaks.
Let's say you were 5'10", 170 coming in.
I was like what was that? I already lied a little bit. I was probably 165. 160, 165 my freshman year. But yeah, so defensive back when I played.
They said in 07 that you recorded double-digit tackles 4 times. You had a career high 18 at Kentucky.
Yeah.
Including 14 solo.
Yeah. 2007 was a good year. That was good. We actually, so it was me and another corner. His name was Tavius Polo. He was a freshman. He actually was a true freshman that year. So we were like up for the Thorpe Award duo or something like that. So that was the year that
he was a true freshman.
True freshman, All-American. He had like 9 picks or something like that. But yeah, he had. Yeah, I think he finished with 9, or I finished with 5, and that was the year that we won. We actually won the New Orleans Bowl, and we won the conference that year. So that was that. And that junior year was important too. The junior year was important for, trying to make it to the league and everything. So
were you given the game ball for the New Orleans game?
Yeah, I got a lot of game balls that season.
Yeah,
that was a good season for me.
So you redshirted. What happened? You got injured?
Nah. So most of the time, like in that time, most freshmen came in redshirt.
Yeah. I read it in the little practice.
Nah. So yeah, we came in because I came in 160, 165, and just give time to grow and
learn the offense.
Learn stuff. And I had some
figure out where they want you to truly play.
Yeah, it's funny when you go in at like 18, you realize I always tell guys, go in the best player of your team. Every person was the best player in their high school team. When you go there, you think you're gonna start, but you see guys that are like 24, 25 years old, just like grown men. Yeah, even more now, right? Yeah. I'm like, I need to. Coach, give me a year.
Yeah, let me get a few 7-Eleven Cuban sandwiches.
Give me a year. Give me a year, big dog.
You got to put you on that weight training program.
That
college weight training
program. Man. And it's levels to like weight training programs and training tables like food. Like the bigger schools, they got all type of. You find this out later, like the food that they had access to.
Yeah.
First, like a smaller school, we like ordering Domino's pizzas, like 555.
Yeah.
The cafeteria food's good, but it's not always open. Like like the training table where you just eat is now like open if you go to Florida, one of the bigger schools.
Yeah.
But, that first year you definitely needed to develop.
And that's why they redshirted you. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy now. It's I don't even know if that exists with how the portal is, and a lot of times you see a lot of kids either going to prep schools or something just so they can get that time. It's a different ballgame now, college football.
Who's maybe not the best player you played against, but who was the hardest player you played against?
Oh man, I played against some good receivers. You guys remember Eric Decker?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So Deck, Deck was funny, man, because he was like.
He played for the Jets, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He was a bigger guy, and he ran really good routes.
Yeah.
He was good. I did play against Des Bryant. T.Y. Hill was good.
He just retired.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
Yeah. Today or yesterday?
I didn't know he was still playing.
No, he just retired, like today or yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah. He was good. And then we played against some good backs, Lawrence Maroney.
Yeah.
C.J. Spiller. Some really good guys. And you can tell the difference. And we played against Florida with Tebow and. Thank God Percy didn't play that game. He had like cramps or something. Percy had cramps.
God, he was a beast at Florida.
He was.
He was a beast in Minnesota, but he just it wasn't the same for sure.
No.
But he was definitely still electric when he got to the league for the first year or two.
For sure.
I lived in Virginia right when he was going to the league, and he's from Virginia Beach.
Yeah,
right where I live.
My ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
He asked her to prom.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, I was like,
biggest mistake
I was like,
of my life.
I looked at her and I was like, seriously? I was like, I was like, I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, he asked me out to prom or dance or something. I was like, that was dumb.
You said no?
Like, what the heck? Like, why? I was like,
That guy's a monster.
Yeah, and you know it's crazy because he used to look small on the field,
Yeah.
but you don't really. He was strong. I mean, I don't know how many times he did 225. We get up on him, he's like kind of yoked up a little bit, and I'm like, why does he look so small on him? He's not little.
Yeah.
Like he's not a little guy. You know what? No, he was a stud, man.
When you watch football like on TV, like you really don't get the gist of how big.
How big?
When we had some sideline passes at the Miami game.
Freaks.
A couple of years ago.
Bro, the kicker.
The kicker.
Yeah.
Morstead, dude. Morstead. We were out. He was over there practicing. We were standing right there watching him practice, and I was like, "Who the hell? This dude is a monster, bro.
Huge.
Yeah.
Monster." I was like, "This dude, that's not the type. That's a kicker."
That's the kicker. You thought he was a tight end.
Tight end or something?
He was huge, dude.
Yeah, and then like when you're close, man, oh God,
Yeah.
them quarterbacks are monsters.
Oh yeah.
Monster.
Yeah, quarterbacks are massive, and then you know the difference. Like in college, when you play against like the smallest, the only thing that really separates them is like the trenches. You got guys, you go to small school, lineman is 6'3", 6. You go to like you playing against Texas, these guys are 6'8", 6'6", and they
330.
Yeah, you a corner and guards pulling. I'm like, Coach, what are you supposed to do with this guy? Like. Take on the block. You want to take a block on? Nope. I'm chopping him down. Nope. Chopping, sawing him down, man.
You get back,
dude.
6'7", 340, running at you full speed.
Yeah.
And he runs a 4.9.
He's moving.
Like what the hell?
Oh yeah, he's moving.
Nah, I'm not doing that, Coach. I love you, but nah.
Nah.
It's just like on the road when you see a dump truck or a semi, you get out the way.
Business decision.
I was at the Notre Dame Navy game, and then they had the recruits coming out of the church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we were standing out there, and everyone was waiting for the ball walk out, and just the recruit kids that they had coming that were at the end of the line.
Yeah.
And I'm standing there, and two of them were obviously linemen, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, and at that time I was definitely 270, 280. I was like, Jesus,
Yeah.
I was like, I'll slap you, but man, I was like, that kid will kill me. I was like, and he's, I'm 30 years older than him.
Yeah.
I was like, good Lord.
Like 17.
Yeah, I was like, I got old man strength, but man, I don't know if I'm messing with that kid right now.
But your ego get the best of you sometimes.
Yeah.
It
Get
bad.
you beat up real quick.
Yeah.
I will say that the kids now at the high school level look bigger than when we were there. I mean, I'm like, why are they feeding these kids? Like, I mean, even the skill guys, like, I mean, it's not like they're lifting weights. They're just tall.
Yeah.
They're just so tall.
Yeah, and a lot of them are jacked.
Yeah.
Jacked, bro.
Yeah. Well, they got the information too now, right?
It's
Like,
different. There's new technology going on too.
yeah. And even when we played, we kind of got like the internet later, but you couldn't really. I mean, now it's guys are creating content on what they're doing to get better. They're lifting this, they're running, they're doing this. You didn't really know what guys were doing.
Yeah.
We thought everybody was just kind of hanging out. Unless they had information of a dad or uncle that played in the league, they knew kind of what it would take to
Now
get there. You
everyone
didn't
has way
know.
more information.
You didn't know.
Everybody's got that information. Yeah, I remember that, like, because we were going to Naples High games, like I was telling you earlier. My little cousin was a starting wide receiver over there. And Naples is smoking everybody through the year. They make it to the semis. And they run into Miami Central.
Yeah.
Or Northwestern.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, them kids are, they dwarf them.
Different.
They dwarf them, they're moving faster than them too, and they're much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy cow, like when they came out on the field and you just see like, so Naples offense would be on the field and you're looking at it, like, holy.
Yeah. It's like varsity first freshman.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do with this guy?
Yeah.
Like they get smoked every time. Every time.
So how was the transition from going to school to play ball to real life?
Oh man, I think that's like the toughest thing with playing college ball, because the schools when you're there, they watch everything you do, but when you leave, I mean, there's no real true like exit strategy plan. So you kind of got to figure it out. But for me, when I finished, so after I got done, I got hurt in an All-Star game, and at the Texas versus Nation All-Star game, and they kind of threw me off like getting drafted and stuff. Right? So then I still had a pro day. I just didn't perform because I fractured my fibula. But then I went to the Redskins for camp, and I mean, you can't be guarding Antoine Randall Ellis and Santana Moss on a bum ankle. So anyway, I came back home. I trained for a season, and I went to the UFL in Orlando, and I played that for a season. I cut my back, and I was like, man, I always told myself I wanted to be a guy that was 6 years out, still trying to get in the league. Because every year it's like another group of people that's in there. So I ended up coming back home. I did a little substitute teaching. Then I got into teaching. I taught at Barron for 2 seasons, and I coached football there. And then, I got not bored, but I was like, I taught English. So I had to reread all the stuff that I didn't really want to read when I was in school, but now I got to teach it to 9th graders. I'm like, yeah, nah, man. But it was cool. It was a good transition. It actually made me better at speaking and preparing lesson plans and stuff. And so what I did was, when I got tired of teaching, I was like, I got to figure something out. And so I was never a guy that wanted to fill out a bunch of applications and resumes. So I just thought back to people that I thought did really well for themselves when I was younger. Mm-hmm. And so one of my buddies, who's still a State Farm agent now, Nick Glazer, you probably know Nick. He was at Barron. So his dad was a State Farm agent. And so I remember, I was like, he seemed to be doing pretty well. And so I reached out to Nick going as the year was over with. And I told him I was thinking about insurance. So he set the meeting up for it with his dad, Brian, who still's got the agent on Airport Road. And I was like, hey, man, he told me what it was. And I was like, well, I want to do that. Yeah. And so he's like, all right, well, you can get the license and you could try next year. I was like, nah, I'm trying to do that now. And so he's like, he always makes fun because he told me, when he told me what I needed to do, I went and got the test like 2 weeks later. I was like, I'm ready to go. Yeah. And so he's like, man, at the time I had 2 kids and married. He's like, man, this better work, dude. This don't work. Like, at least I know you got a paycheck with the school, but this don't work. I'm gonna feel terrible. And so I went up working for him. It worked out for me. I went with him. I worked for him in the Fort Myers office with Nick for like 3 years. And then I went out on my own in 2017 with State Farm. And so then I've been in insurance ever since then. I was with State Farm for a couple of years. I left them and went to Farmers in 2020. And then Farmers left the state of Florida, put me in a really crappy situation. But, through that transition, now I'm independent and, I'm still in insurance and I'm just not captive to a company anymore. So it's a good spot, but I got some digging out, I gotta dig myself out of the hole that they put me in.
Should have went with the Eagle.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
That damn farmer dog or whatever.
Yeah, for real, man. But no, man. So that's pretty much what it is. So my life is consistent.
So now you're completely independent.
Completely independent. Local insurance finders by Corey Small.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. All lines, commercial lines, personal lines. So we do it all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
So it's funny. I don't know if, I'm sure you probably know, but for the first time ever in my entire life, Progressive sent me a big check back.
Oh, you got a check? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I check my bank account. I try to at least every day, right?
Yeah.
And I see a large chunk of money in there. I told my wife, I said, I think we got canceled. And they refunded us for the rest of the 6 months, right? I'm like, this isn't good.
It's not good. It's funny when rates kept going up and people were telling me they were getting cash back. I'm like, yeah, I think something's wrong. I'm like, your rates supposed to be going up, not going down.
Yeah.
It was happening. The rates are kind of getting stabilized a little bit, but knock on wood, hopefully there's not another hurricane anytime soon.
Yeah, that was the problem, wasn't it, around here?
Yeah, man. It's like the last 2 hurricanes. Yeah, the last one was like more flooding, and the one before that was like a lot of cars. It hasn't been much like roof hurricane damage. There's been a lot of flooding and stuff.
Yes.
It's like the chaos.
Yeah. No, it literally looked like a third world country down here.
Yeah.
After that flood.
Oh yeah, it did.
Horrible.
Yeah, we drove on offshore. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was I didn't know where I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was, man.
So what are you doing now? You're involved now still
So
in
yeah,
the community.
yeah. So it's funny.
You got your children.
Yup. When I went through that transition with farming, dude, I was in a bad spot, like just trying to figure things out. So at the time, my kids were in sports. I've always been involved with them, but I just went. The only thing that kind of kept me sane was like coaching those kids. So I coach my son's Pop Warner team for Naples Hurricanes. They're really good, by the way. They lost in 2 games in 2 seasons or something like that. And then my daughter runs track, and so I coach her at track, and then I just accepted the job to coach at a community school.
Hold on real quick. So I remember when I went to Oak Ridge, I still played for the Gators, and all the people at Oak Ridge
They're hating on you.
Canes.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, there was like literally maybe 2 or 3 of us,
Man.
because it's 2 different zones, really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know?
It used to be zones back
Yeah,
then.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I just had a flashback memory of wearing my Gator
It's not
jersey.
like that,
No,
No.
man, it's not. It's because remember
You used
these.
to like wear your jersey on Fridays.
They don't do that no more.
No,
they
yeah.
don't. They don't do it. It was so weird. I don't know if it was because of the uniforms or what, but that was like a big deal.
That was a huge
Jersey.
thing, man.
I was asking myself, man, you guys don't wear jerseys anymore? He's like, nah. I was like, oh man, like,
Ridiculous.
no Fridays before the game.
It takes away all the fun.
It
Yeah,
does. It's pride. You know what I mean?
It does. And remember, it was like certain schools, like Oak Ridge and Pine Ridge, and then you had
Yeah.
certain schools.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
kids went to certain
That's
places
it,
for a
yeah,
team. Golden
yeah.
Gate was
Yeah.
Gators guys.
Yeah.
It's not like that anymore.
No.
Nah.
The Gators were the ones when I was growing
They were
up.
loaded.
Yeah.
They were the ones.
Yeah, they were. The Gators had a really good pro. They're kind of getting back there, but right now locally it's the Canes and
Yeah.
Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the
Bears.
Kings for sure because
Yeah.
like Caesar was like my nephew Caesar. He was like maybe 12 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting a little bit older, and then all the kids he hang out with play football and they play sports.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Oh, I want to play sports." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna sign you up for the Hurricanes."
Yeah, yeah.
He was like, "Okay, cool." We get out. He never really played football, just like out in the yard with his friends or
Mhm.
whatever. Bro, the kids were for real.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, so I was like, "Man, they're that good." I was talking to the coach. He was like, "No, we're good. We're going there to state."
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, "Really?" Because I'm used to the Gators just manhandling everybody around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he said, "Yeah, at one level or another, every single year the Hurricanes are near the state."
They usually are. I mean, and then now too with the Bears are good because a lot of kids live out
A
there.
lot of kids. They
You
got
know,
a huge following.
A ton of kids
They
live out
do.
there. And now too, like it's so many teams. You got the Panthers, you got the Gators, you got the
Sharks.
Canes, you got the Bears, you got Lely. It's a lot of teams that's pulling the kids, so it's kind of hard to. It's just like high school football. All the talent's kind of dispersed now.
Like, you see the guy out there? The kids were lighting him up.
Like a Christmas light.
Bro, he was out there crying.
Yeah.
I was like,
You're related to me.
I was like out on the field and shit. I'm like, "What's wrong with y'all?" Pulling them off to the side. I'm like, "What's wrong with you, man? What you acting like a girl?" The coach was like, "Man, look, you can't come on the field no more. Like, don't tell me what to do, man." Like he would get, like the kids were serious.
Oh
They were
man! So he
really
started
serious.
playing when he was 12.
Yeah.
So listen, so being like an ex-football player, and you get your wife that kind of gets involved. No, I don't want him to play. I don't want him to play until he gets older, right?
Not a good idea.
Well, and I was on that too. She had convinced me. She watched what's that Will Smith movie?
Oh yeah,
Concussion,
CTE,
something like that.
Yeah.
concussion.
So she gave me all this stuff.
She's a good salesman.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you're right.
She worked for you, right?
Yeah. So one of my best friends, like, he always makes fun because when the boys were that age, I was like, hey man, I think he's like talking about his son playing football. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have my son play baseball. He's like, all right. Nice win baseball. So I'm like asking. So I'm still in contact. I still talk to my little league football coach when I was in St. Pete. And so I was talking about like my theory. I'm like, yeah, coach, I think I'm gonna just like train him. I'm gonna wait till he gets a little older and I'm gonna put him in. And he goes, bad idea. I'm like, why? He's like,
Give it to you straight.
yeah. He's like, well, think about the collisions. He's like, when you're 6 and 7. I'm like,
Yeah, they're not hitting.
yeah, but there actually is a physical part again to getting used to. He's like, if you wait and put this kid in when he's 12, 13, after this kid's been playing for 6 years, he's like, man, he's not gonna play anymore.
No.
And man, thank God I listened to him. So I put him in when he was like 8. And now it's like 4 years, so he's comfortable in it. Yeah. But I look at some of the kids that come out now, and I'm like, man, it's an adjustment.
Yeah,
you know,
gotta get that warrior.
Yeah, man. This kid's been playing for 4 years. He's coming to take her head off. You just trying to figure out where to line up. Yeah, man, it's different. You know, but
it's definitely a transition. If you ever really want to play football or be good at it, you gotta start.
Get him in. Yeah, you gotta get him in. You gotta get him in.
I got a newborn. Well, he's 8 months yesterday.
Training him already.
Yeah. He's gonna be in there.
Oh yeah, get him in. Yeah.
You know, she's already started to talk about, well, if he wants to.
Yeah, if he wants to stuff already.
I'm like,
he will.
I don't want to argue. You know what I mean? I don't want to argue.
Tell her to have a conversation with me. I'll tell her. He'll be glad.
She don't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? The Chris tells her.
They don't.
Like, I might say the same thing, same way.
Yeah.
And she was like, and then Chris says it. Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but hold on. I got a delivery.
Yeah.
No, it's not his delivery. Listen, you said it. If you said it to Susan, she ain't gonna listen. If we say it, she'll listen. It doesn't matter. My wife's the same way. They ain't gonna listen. Our wives aren't gonna listen to us.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense
We gotta send one of us. We gotta send one of the other ones in to help out.
That don't make no sense.
No.
Like, you my best friend. What's the deal?
Hey, but at least you guys got it down now.
Yeah.
We know
We got a little system.
Yeah, you got a system down. That's all that matters.
We'll tag team.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris,
What's funny is we don't ever do that, but anytime I'm with my wife and John calls, she's like, "Why you got John calling me?" I'm like, I don't know. Why don't you just answer?
I mean, like, you're my friend too. Like, I can't call you. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
So you started teaching or coaching your son?
Yeah. So and then now that group of kids, I mean, we had them since they were like 9. Now they're like 12, so they're gonna be going into high school, and so now that's why I'm transitioning to being in the high school. That's why I'm at community school now. Just kind of be in the loop, man. It's a really good group that we got, and probably when they're done, I'll probably be done too.
So you're gonna be like Dion.
Yeah, you know it's funny. I'm like, I was asking myself, I'm like, okay, do I want to be on the sideline with him, or do I want to be in the stands?
Yeah.
But I tried it already. You know, when he first started, I'm like, no, I just want to, you know. I got like my insurance look on. I'm like, no, I want to be there. You know, I go in and watch.
With State
And I get on the sideline. I'm like, God, dude, I can't do this. I gotta go coach.
Gotta get his ear.
I gotta go coach. I need to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why is he doing it?
Yeah.
I'm talking to my wife. But no, man. I mean, it's just now. You know, coaching is just a blast. Even with just being with those kids. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot.
But here, let's be real. When he leaves, you done.
Coaching?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, I'm at college football games. I'm at his games. Yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good, man. I mean, I think he'll be fine.
What's he play?
Quarterback.
Quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback. The same position. It's funny. I was trying to make him be a DB. You know, he's like 8. I'm like, God, we got him backpedaling. No interest backpedaling whatsoever. Like, dude, so I'm gonna be backpedaling. And you know, at that time, you're not throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Like, he's running. So he's like, I think I want to play quarterback. I'm like, dude, you can't throw the ball. He's like, nah, I think I want to play quarterback. I was like, well, if you're going to play it, we're going to work at it, and you're going to be able to throw it. And so, yeah, man, I mean, he naturally, he can just throw the ball over time. And now we just having fun with it, developing, and, you know, it's cool to be able to talk football with him.
Yeah, defensive back ain't very glamorous when you're 8, dude. You want to be a running
back.
Yeah,
you want to be off his side. Well, I told him, I was like, well, dude, listen, if you stop growing and the quarterback don't work, I can make you a DB.
Yeah. I do this
cool.
year.
Yeah, give me 2 years.
You said it. I was thinking it, but I didn't say it.
Oh, no, listen. No, we're cross-training. He's still doing his back up.
Realistic, too.
Come on, man. You can't, because kids, especially at this age, you don't know what their body's going to do. And, you know, I even tell people, don't get so caught up on if your kid's good right now. You know how you guys have seen it. You got a kid that's been great in middle school, and then when he gets to high school, he stops growing. And the other guy that was, you know, a short guy, now he's 6'5", and he's filled out. He's like, you just don't know, man. It's just can develop a kid and make him tough, and then, you know, his body figure out where it's gonna land.
Yeah.
You know, so
It's so crazy. I remember when we were in high school, like there was kids that we used to play basketball with. You know, it was a big deal. All sports were a big deal when I was in school for me.
Mm-hmm.
And like I remember they were taller
Mm-hmm.
at the time, but they were real uncoordinated.
Mhm.
And I specifically remember when they caught their coordination from one summer to the next.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
what'd you do this summer, bro?"
Yeah.
Because like they were taller.
Yeah.
They were just kind of gangly.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little uncoordinated. The balance wasn't good, and then
Cause that body was going through that transition.
and then
The coordination was
like, he looks like a point guard. next to
Yeah,
him. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm still 5'2", you know. I used to be smoking this cat. Now he's swatting me to China, bro.
Yeah, man. That's why it's like I'm always tell people like, just let the kids have fun. Don't get caught up in it too much, cause
Fundamentals, man.
yeah, exactly. Work on the skill and that's it. Because you can't teach size, man.
No.
I mean, you know, the kid's gonna grow. You know, I have some kids. The doctor, you know, the guy's like, hey, my doctor said my kid's gonna be 6'5". I'm like, no, the kid's he's gonna be 5'9".
Yeah.
And you're 5'8".
Yeah.
He's gonna be, you know, he's not gonna be 6'5".
Yeah.
Come on. You're short. Mom's short. The kid's gonna be short.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, but not on.
I mean, come on, you know, but you never know. So,
So is there a spring ball right now?
oh yeah, we're in it, man. We're in it. So spring started April. So we practiced for the first month. I mean, March. We practiced for the first month, all March, and then we have games in April. 4 games in April.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, you could probably play like tackle pretty much most of the year if you were.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we didn't have a spring ball when I was playing. Like,
No,
we didn't do
it's
that.
crazy here.
Yeah.
Like my nieces and nephew are like playing some sport all year round.
All year round.
And it's like crazy. Like my wife was talking, she's like, hey, she goes, I think AJ is playing starting quarterback tonight.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like 10, and I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, what?
Is he playing flag football?
He was playing tackle.
Oh, he's playing tackle. Oh,
For the
yeah.
first time.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he was
yeah.
playing starting quarterback. I was like, wait, what?
Oh.
I was like, what is happening right now? You know?
Yeah.
But like, it was crazy because, you know, out there, you know, out at the park out there,
Mhm.
you know, because there's always games going out there.
Yeah,
out at
yeah.
that park.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just like, you can't even keep up. You like turn around. You're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, is soccer over here? What am I going? Am I going football over? Which one am I doing?
Yeah, man. Tell them to put together an offensive line now.
Yeah, there it is.
They do.
I think that's the biggest thing in the
What?
defense in football, dude.
Yeah.
Front.
Offense,
Offense, defensive line. The trenches is where you win.
Man, listen, you get a kid that, you know, it's always funny when the younger kids come out, and I'm like, you gonna throw the ball? Yeah. I'm like, you guys got a line? I don't know, coach. And you ain't throw the ball.
Yeah.
Don't throw it, dude. Just hand it off.
You know, it's a good idea.
You're gonna get killed, man.
I started offensive line. That's where I started playing football. I played center actually.
You did.
Yep. I
You-
played center.
But a lot of, you know, that was fun, right? And a lot of guys, I mean, I think you were Moses Blanchard.
Mm-hmm.
I think Moses, and
I
if
played,
he's watching,
Moses was like a year under me.
I think Mo played line.
Yeah.
Like when he was just playing,
He
obviously
was-
turned
he
to a
played for
stud
the
running
Lakers, He
back.
was running back.
Yeah, but I mean, you hit, like, think about how physical those guys are. Hitting every single play, body starts changing. Now I was a nose guard, or you're a center, now you're a running back.
Yeah.
Stud, you know, yoke
Yeah.
running back.
Yeah.
That's usually how it is, man. You know,
Yeah, I
start
went
out
from
line.
center to tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gotta get them. Most kids start out on the interior, right? Because you just want them to get used to hitting.
He's
And
play linebacker.
then you move, you start moving them out a little bit, body start changing.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's like when I was younger. So I started in baseball and then went to football. But I was always chunkier when I was younger. So
Mhm.
when I got older,
Mm-hmm.
I slimmed up and I was fast.
Well,
Yeah.
You slimmed up.
He got chunky again.
Yeah, they got chunky again.
He got married.
You got married,
Yeah.
had kids,
Mhm.
got chunky again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop drinking beer. And got fatter. How's that work, bro? How do you stop drinking beer and get fatter? I don't know, man. I switched up, bro. I went from Corona to fried chicken.
You know what's crazy? Like, I was so tiny. When I got my driver's license, I was 5'6", 135 pounds.
I was
We got your license?
When I got my driver's license,
So when did you hit growth spurt?
not till senior year.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
late bloomer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I was when I graduated, I think I was 5'10", 155, maybe 160. I joined the military, and that's when I bulked up. I was so tiny.
Were you like on the younger side when you were in high school though?
I was, you know, what's funny is I graduated. I graduated on my 18th birthday.
On my 18th birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like my daughter's 14. She's 14 and she's a freshman, so she's gonna start driving until she's a junior.
Yeah.
And she's on the younger side of that, of that age group.
But I grew up with a bunch of corn-fed,
Yeah.
but I had allergies. So like, but that didn't matter. It just, I had a late
Just
growth.
had a late growth spurt.
Yeah, it was weird as hell. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like I came home one year and everyone's like,
They're like, who is
Who
he?
is this
like,
guy?
whoa, where'd you get all big, dude?
What did the military do to him?
Yeah, like you just got thick.
Special program.
What's that, Captain America? You know,
Yeah.
the size of
Oh,
it,
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. What is a special program?
But I was always wide. It just, I just had, I had the frame. It
Late
just,
spurt.
yeah, it was like, but I was tiny.
Yeah.
It was like the craziest thing. I never even realized it, because in my head I was still super tiny. I was like, what? And all of a sudden,
Who's your favorite NFL team?
Man, I'm a Bucks fan,
Oh,
man.
I'm sorry.
I'm a Bucks fan.
I'm a Dolphins fan. You should say that to me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like, What
Yeah.
are you talking about? You got one good year. And like, what are you talking about? Man, the Bears ain't played the championship since the 40s, bro.
listen,
Well,
what are
it's
you?
not true.
I'm being facetious,
But-
but
We've got a much more recent Super Bowl win.
well, you ain't got a set.
What?
You ain't got a 72, my guy. No one
Tampa's
does.
got all of us beat because
Yeah.
they got the most recent.
Oh man, what was good? What was it? Tampa Bay. When Tom was there, we knew what was going down.
Yeah.
But,
He
now
was gonna win one when he was there.
at least one. All right, come on.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, what is your opinion with what's going on right now
With what?
with the Bucks?
I mean, I know. So Baker's still there, right?
Yeah.
Baker's there. You talking about Mike Evans?
Well, I'm not even worried about Mike Evans leaving. I just where they're like.
I don't know what the direction is, to be honest.
I don't see a direction really.
I don't know. I mean, even what was crazy when they got rid of Devin White.
Yeah.
Which I don't really know what happened with that. I thought it was a crazy move. I mean, his career went left after that. But I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea. I mean, even Mike Evans. I mean, Mike was supposed to retire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
It seems like they're just running it back. Like they're not making any moves or going in any
Well,
direction.
well, they're doing good draft. Like they've drafted young receivers.
They have drafted receivers. That's one of the
Right.
things. Yeah.
Like re-signing Kate Ogden, I thought was a good thing.
Yeah,
But
I
like
like that.
defensively, I don't see them.
I don't know what the plan is with that. And that was one of the staples, right? It was the Bucks
It was
defense.
a staple for them.
And I don't know what direction that they're going, to be honest.
And they just replaced their entire freaking offensive defense coordinator.
Yeah.
So
Rashad White, they traded him, right? Or he signed
Yeah,
with
he
he signed with. It was a good pickup. Whoever did it, I can't remember who it was. Man, I was like, oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Wherever he went to, they all come to me.
Green Bay,
Washington.
Washington.
Oh yeah, he did. They making some moves in Washington right now
Yeah.
too.
Some better moves than they did
Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
man.
Kate Otten, he disappeared last year though, man. For the most part, like compared to
Yeah.
like he had a stretch the year before where he snapped out. I was like, man, this guy's a
Right.
monster,
Yeah.
bro. And then last year,
I still feel he's a good, reliable receiver.
He is. Yeah. Yeah. He is.
And so I don't know if that was him or if that was the offensive play call.
is Cotton still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. He is. Yeah.
Get a
God is
healthy
still there.
year out of him, dude. He's a gangster too. Bro.
He's tough, man. But yeah, it's just like the health of him staying healthy is the only thing.
Yeah, he's not young.
No.
Well, they got Tez Johnson too.
They got
now.
Tez, they got Rebecca, they got McMillan.
Yeah, man. I mean, they got, like you said, skill guys, the receiver core. They got some good receivers, but the other stuff, like the defense, is one thing. I'm like, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And like, listen, Baker's a monster, but he is prone to lapses in judgment, dude.
Yeah.
Like beginning of the year last year, he looked like they were talking to MVP about.
He was on fire.
First 6 games, they were talking
was
to
on
MVP,
fire.
dude. And then he started doing Baker things.
I know.
Kind of just not real bad, turning the ball over all the time, but just not getting it done.
You know, I think he started feeling himself a little bit, right? I mean, instead of just playing, because I mean, he played with a chip on his shoulder already. Sometimes I think he gets so wrapped up in media stuff. And so just play, man. You know?
To me, it felt like everyone had fallen off,
Mhm.
and now he was like, I can do this with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got this rookie. I can do it with him. You know, I don't have. I've got like one player left,
Yeah.
receiver, and we're just gonna do it. It doesn't matter. We'll make it happen no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, then he stopped doing
He had a
what
lot of
worked.
injuries. Though.
I mean, dude, Mike killed me in fantasy. Oh my God.
Mike, Buka was hurt for a while.
No, he wasn't.
No, Buka at that time when he fell
No,
off,
Buka was out a couple games at least.
he was, but not when.
Was he?
Yeah.
He was, but not when Baker fell off. When Baker started to fall off,
He stopped.
Buka was still playing, but all of a sudden, that was when they were. I think they were starting to get too full of themselves.
Yeah, that was the beginning when he got hurt in the beginning, right?
He played phenomenal.
In the
He
beginning.
got hurt probably about
Game
2/3 of the way
yeah,
into the
something
season.
like
Oh, okay.
So I will tell you when it switched, because I remember when it switched.
Because Godwin was back when
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So when Evans came back after he got hurt, that's when Buka went down and drained.
Yeah.
Stop catching. Like he couldn't miss in the beginning.
Yeah.
He couldn't miss. Like every game, I was like, wow, this dude's monster.
What do you guys think about the 49ers? What they doing over there?
that.
They just got a system, man.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
You've got to start planning for the future.
Yeah.
They're bigger fans of it.
You think they're gonna win right now?
Huh?
Did he get rid of Ayuk yet?
I don't.
No, he's not.
No, he's still
They didn't
there.
let him go yet.
Are you serious?
No.
That's what I mean.
They're playing games, but they want somebody to give them something.
Oh God! I thought they released him.
No, they ain't playing.
So you think they're gonna win right now?
Yeah.
They want to win right now?
Yeah, they're gonna win right now, but at what cost?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
got Mike Evans, dude, and like
You paid 3 years and a bunch of money for Mike Evans, who I
Yeah.
love, but Mike Evans at this stage,
did you really look into it though? Like the 3 years.
2 years is they're paying a shit ton for 2 years.
Okay, so I mean,
I
I
get out of
like
it in the third, but
I like him over there for 2
Well-
years. I think he's still got a little left.
I love him over there because they got CMC. So,
Yeah.
I mean, when you have him, it opens up that field just drastically.
yeah, but 5 years ago maybe, not now.
I just worry about them with health wise, right? I mean, I was even CMC last season. I'm like, God, just stay healthy. You know, I'm like, God, oh my
So-
God, dude.
You can bet
Please.
you can bet your bottom dollar he's gonna have injury problems this year. 'Cause that's how he's been the last
Every
4
other
years.
year.
Every other year,
Yeah.
he's banged up bad.
Because Mike's got hurt the past 2 years too, right?
Yeah.
Like Mike's got hurt the past
But
couple
I
years too.
mean, they're a problem if they get when they're healthy.
They are loaded though.
You get Bosa back, you
Yeah.
get Fred Warner back. Like you got those two on the field. They might have some pieces missing that they've gotten rid of or let go or whatever over the years on their defense. But if you got them two,
Yeah.
and Shanahan's a monster.
Yeah,
He
but
knows what he's doing.
yeah, but they're how old? They're
Warner's older. Bosa's not that old. He's gonna be 28, 29, dude.
okay, but he's not, yeah, he's in the prime, but how many times has he been injured?
I understand that, but
I'm just saying, like you're banking on your stud team is everyone is past their peak, minus Bosa
well, like,
and Washington.
well, look at this though. Look what they did last year, banged up like that. Like if it wasn't for the
That's not
Bucks,
sustainable.
what?
That's not sustainable.
Man, Shanahan's a gangster, dude.
I'm not saying he's not a
He's
gangster,
so good, dude. He's so good, man. Like to do that with what they had. Like Purdy went out,
Kittle was out.
Kittle was out, Bosa was out, Warner was out.
Every receiver they had
Was injured at some point or another, dude.
right? But I'm just saying that.
I mean, for God's sake, they had Mac Jones at quarterback, and they
Okay,
went to the playoffs.
Back.
No, we're not going to say this again, bro.
I'm telling you right now, I would much rather have Mac Jones than several of these other guys. For when you're dealing with him, he's a much better quarter or coach than these other guys. So you're not going to have. You could have far worse backups than Mac Jones for him.
So I'll tell you this: you take Mac Jones and you put him somewhere else, he does the same thing he's always done.
Which is what?
Shit all over the field.
Oh, okay. What did he do in New England?
He didn't do nothing in New England. That's why they got rid of him. That's why he's in San Francisco right now.
Let's check that.
Check it.
Let's check his record compared to your good boy Tua, who you just got rid of.
Dude, why are you gonna bring up Tua? That has nothing to do with it, bro.
We love the Dolphins,
Yeah,
but
see
I
this
knew
right here?
since they paid Tua, he was overpaid. You don't give someone $55 million for having one good season.
Sheesh. What do you think about Malik though? going there.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it was a great move.
You think so?
I think it was a great move. I mean, they're trying to strip down anyways right now. They got it for, a great price. And like, so my thing is that Halfley was over there and he played against them every single day.
Yeah.
And like, he came in a couple games at the end of the season last year and he looked like he was going to be Pete or something. So,
Yeah.
like, I lost money on them games because I was betting against him when he was playing. And so Halfley has firsthand knowledge. Like, he's the head coach. He's like, nah, bro, let's not pay this guy $20 million. So he obviously has seen something in him as a defensive coach. Like, man, this guy used to.
A lot of people like him, man. Even before they were talking about him.
I mean, look, he was a third-round pick for Tennessee for a reason. I mean, he came out of the draft because he had
a cannon
of an arm. He's a high-character kid. Do you remember the combine when he walked out and was giving that homeless person freaking clothes?
Yeah.
I mean, good lord,
Yeah.
you can't have a better human being.
Yeah.
And then you throw in the fact that he's had time now to shift over, learn under someone, and actually work on his game.
Yeah.
So
I like that. Sometimes I think. I mean, obviously the quarterback is a glorified position.
Right.
I'm like, how do you think these guys are just gonna come in and just? I mean, I don't know what they think. These quarterbacks are gonna come in and just lead them to the promise. Like, man, they need a couple years to develop. The speed of the game is
not
different.
that way no more.
No.
And remember, for the longest time, I don't care where you got drafted, you came in and sat for a year or two.
I mean, look at Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I mean, there was nothing wrong with that. You play behind the guy, you learn the system, and when you get your shot. But I think these guys can come in, and then we get caught up on like one season, like CJ, right?
Yeah.
CJ Stroud
Or JJ.
or Jay.
But that used to be. That's what's so funny. In the 80s and 90s, the early 90s, that used to be the norm.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, everyone jokes. Remember, people forget Steve Young sat behind Joe Montana.
Yeah.
But like, it used to be, you got stuck. You got drafted, and you were like, "Oh crap! I hope we get stuck behind this Hall of Famer." Because I'm gonna be sitting for a few
Best
years.
place to be.
But it was always the best thing for these guys.
Yep.
And so when he signed the contract, when the contract went through, he was on the field practicing.
Yeah.
Malik Willis was.
Yeah.
He was on the field practicing when he went through. I love that.
Yeah.
That's how I was raised, man. You go get it.
Yeah.
You go get it. In sports, I was raised that way. Like, ain't nothing given to you. You're going to earn all this, man. You're going to practice. You're going to outwork everybody. And you're going to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that interview with Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
Sweating.
I said, all right, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get back to it, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not. I think it's great for them. It's not maybe great ideal timing wise, because if you think about it, what is really the plan?
Mm-hmm.
But again, we don't know what they're doing. We don't know who they're drafting. They may be using all these picks because to pick up some young guys to bring in.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him have talked about it quite a bit. I think the offensive line is a lot better than people give it credit for.
It's way better than
So-
people think.
So I think that if they're reinventing that defense and then they're rebuilding, they're redoing the wide receiver room,
Mm-hmm.
with all these draft picks, they could quickly turn this around.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, oh wait a minute, how did this happen?
If not, you got a halfway decent quarterback as a stopgap until you
Yeah.
get
Till you get
yeah.
Till you get your guy.
Mm-hmm.
And in best case scenario, the guy snaps.
That is best case, yeah. Best case.
And then you got
Well, he's quick too.
Yeah.
So you got A-Chain,
Yeah.
signed Tutu Atwell.
He's put together.
These are really fast guys.
But like a lot of people were predicting Willis is going to be the top Russian quarterback this year.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of people. I've seen a bunch of people say it, man. Like over Lamar. Yeah.
I mean, he can run the ball too, man.
he
He
can run
did
the
in
ball.
college. He's tough.
Come out of Liberty.
Yeah, I know.
Come out of
He
Liberty.
was getting off of Liberty too. Straight Liberty.
Yeah.
He was getting off, dude, for sure at Liberty. I mean, I don't know. I know where we're at. I'm realistic. I've been a Dolphins fan my whole life, so I'm definitely realistic.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Me and Chris we went and got season tickets and everything for like 2 or 3 years because they were good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there was definitely some hope. But now, like, we got rid of them because I know they made me so mad, dude. I was like, I ain't paying for this anymore. Damn. Damn.
Get it together.
Yeah.
Get it together. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pay a couple $1,000s for the seats. I mean,
Mhm.
season tickets are the way to go if you want to watch football games because it's so much cheaper than buying single games.
Yeah.
But so we pay thousands of dollars for tickets, and then you gotta spend at least $200 every time you go over there.
At least.
And then the hassle of it, get there and get back, I get back, I'm dead tired.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm like, damn this.
Yep.
I can watch these people be trash from the couch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know about that, man. You're a Bears fan.
I'm gonna knock that.
Listen, you got a leg to stand on now, man.
Yeah.
Them boys,
Listen,
Hey man, I'm telling you, that future's bright
Oh.
in Chicago.
we talked about A-Chain going to Chicago, trading for A-Chain.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, because there's only a few teams because we were discussing it, that Miami's being smart. They did it with Waddle.
Get rid of them if we can get something good for them.
They're not. They said we're not trading him, and everyone freaked out. Why'd you trade him? Well, because they were smart. They didn't say we're giving them up. They made sure they got them. They got a huge trade.
Oh yeah.
By saying we're not trading him. They're going to do the same thing with A-Chain. They're not going to say, well, we're trading him now too. No, they're going to make people give up, especially for running backs, because no one's giving up hardly anything for running backs these days.
No.
So if you say no, well, you got a better chance of landing a second round draft pick for a
I'm
running
gonna
back.
take nothing less than a second for him.
I mean, he's tough, man.
But
He's so small.
Yeah, he's fast. He's so fast.
But you got to look at two problems. We were discussing this. He's in the final year of his rookie
We gotta
contract.
give them big money next year.
And
Oh, yeah.
so whoever trades for him has to do that, and you've got the issue of his size, and because of that, like, so people are going to go, oh man, I don't
He's
know.
5'9", 191.
Yeah, I mean,
He stayed healthy all year last year, but the possibility
But
is there, man.
so you got to bait someone hard. You're gonna be like, I ain't giving him up, but
Yeah.
you're like, well, but he got 1,800 purpose yards. Man, I really want that on my team.
With 70 catches,
you know how it is. So it's like it's always like that. Then once that they sign a big contract, especially that position, it's like, can I find a guy that can do maybe not that, but I could probably find a guy that can, you know.
Yeah.
It's the deepest
But
position.
That's what I was telling John. It's so easy. Running backs are so easily replaced, with a guy that's close enough to the same.
right, but the problem is that there are a few coordinators in the league
That
who can take
can plug and play 'em.
who can take not plug and play, but who can take particular backs, the special backs, and take them to another level.
Sure, package them up with Waddle and send them both to Denver.
Well, that's because Denver couldn't use them.
Yeah.
Denver's they got RJ Harvey, they got
Denver makes some moves too, man.
Yeah.
So,
Denver's gonna be tough.
but that's why I said, Johnson is the type of guy who would love a fast back like that, who can catch the ball like that.
He'll know what
Like
he
a
would
Gibbs
know.
type?
Oh,
Like what
man,
Gibbs?
yeah.
So,
A-Chain's in that mold. He ain't
Yeah.
quite big enough, but
But get him the ball.
but there are definitely a few, Kubiak, if he didn't have Janty, he would love, to have an A-Chain and stuff like that. There's a few guys out there, coaches, that would love to have.
To know what to do with
Yeah.
with that skill set.
And they would take those guys and use them, but we were discussing that's the problem is those teams aren't probably going to spend that money because they don't need it,
Yeah.
or they're not willing to give it up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Let me ask you something, Corey. You were talking earlier about what would you like to do in the future. You were saying about kids transitioning from sports to real life, or can you say like you and a friend were maybe?
Oh yeah. So man,
Become-
we've been talking about putting together like some type of program to help athletes, transition, especially like obviously guys that we can relate to in college football, because you're like up on this pedestal, you be playing college ball, and then when you go back and you just kind of I gotta figure it out. It's like a lot of those guys never even had a job, like I used to work, with my family catering business or whatever, so I never really had an issue with working. A lot of those guys haven't had a job, so it's like now what, so trying to put together like a program that helps athletes kind of transition into a career path, a trade or something. I mean, my really good friend, he's a firefighter. He didn't know. He just kind of fell into that. He didn't talk to us about regular good careers to have. And so just trying to put together something that helps guys. When you look back, we got a couple of our friends that are in bad shape, man. Guys that man, he just kind of fell off. He just had no direction. It was over with. He just kind of went to depression and never came out of it.
Well, I remember when I lived in Virginia, Norfolk State, right up there.
Mhm.
So I was cool with a lot of guys that went to school there, and when they finished playing ball, it's like where do you go to work? The degree doesn't necessarily put them in a direction for a career.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
so many kids get career or degrees in, it's not necessarily towards a direct field.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a blanket degree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
and then, you know, so like they're working at like Enterprise, they got a job at the mall, they got, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Which is, you know, and they're not from there,
Yeah.
but they went to school there, and then now like they're from like, you know,
Naples.
small towns.
BFE.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like the transition of trying to figure out, well, you know, I've been here for 4 years. I like it here.
Mhm.
It's something a little bit bigger than, you know, the small town I came from or whatever, you know.
Mhm.
But they don't have, you know, because the schools they don't really like have a path. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah. I mean, you see that like that's why a lot of people like go to Ivy League schools because it's kind of already those networks. That's why they're going there.
Yeah.
I mean, but the public schools they don't really have that. I was telling you, it's funny, man. Like there's a time like when you come back from college, it's almost like I was like, man, some people that didn't go to college, I get back home, I'm like I got a degree, I get paid $30,000 to teach. This guy, you know, went to school for HVAC. He got like 2 houses.
Yeah.
He's got his car. He's got a boat. I was seeing like, am I tripping? You know, but he was able to get started sooner than, you know, so, and I think there's a part of that's just reality of what it is. You know, he got started in a profession, but it's still, you know, until you see it and you got to be prepped for that too, to kind of know what to do next. Otherwise, you just kind of like, with no direction, especially like a kid whose parents might not even been involved, or maybe they were the first, you know, to go to college. You know, it's like what your parent don't know what to tell you to do. Like you made it farther than them at that point. So it's something to help athletes transition. And maybe there's like some networks or some corporate companies that have like, because I look at the application and a lot of people like hiring athletes. I just think that there's no like pipeline to kind of say I'm looking for this particular athlete or whatever to do this. So. Something like that's what we think. We've been talking about it for the longest, but now we just got to put it in action.
Yeah, I like it. When you were telling me about it, I'm like, I mean, to save any, really what happened, you were talking about this guy with depression and things like, I mean, legitimately, he possibly save some people's lives.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Legit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I know some people that went and played ball and came back here and they went down the wrong path.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they didn't know what foot to put where or how to move, you know, and then next thing you know, they're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah. I mean,
so often, like, you got to think about it. You said it earlier. Like, a lot of these guys, they go to college, they're the best player around.
for sure, yeah.
They're the one. And they get propped up on this pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
This pedestal, you're going to the league.
Going to league,
You're a monster. They're revered, you know what I'm saying, in their community. This guy's going to the league. And so these people are propped up on this pedestal. These kids are. And then the stark reality of it is that most people don't make it.
Yeah, make it. Yeah.
Most people aren't making it to the league. There's only 7 rounds in the draft for one. And you can get on with, you know, a practice squad or to get to camp, get everybody to camp. But like 99.9% of people aren't going to the league.
Nah.
And so you pull that out from underneath a person who expected, who's been told, who's been constantly in their ear, and they've been propped up and they're down because they're the best there is around. And then you take that away and where do they stand now?
Yeah.
They go off to college, they have a good college career or whatever, but they still, now you got to come home.
Yeah.
And you're like, the people around you who were, you know, like you said, they've already taken off, they've got married, they got, you know, they got their careers going.
They're good.
And you're like, well, now I got to start.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like, it's hard.
Well, their parents aren't fully established in some sort of way, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids come from, you know, a single family home, you know, the parents struggling or whatever, you know.
And you know what's funny is you see the same correlation with that, even like people in the military. You know, they go off, you know, they do their thing, and they're getting paid and whatnot, but like they come back, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, now I got to start over.
Yeah.
You know, I've done my time. You know,
What am I going to do now?
what am I going to do now?
And
And so that, and they have programs for that and stuff like that. But still, it's a hard.
it's still a hard transition.
It's a hard
right?
transition because you're trying to figure out what am I going to do that I'm not this, because I would. That's what defines me.
Yeah.
You know, And so you're having a hard time figuring out
The new identity.
the new identity
Yeah.
because I'm used to getting up, working out, going to do this, and then I'm this.
Yep.
And so so please, let us know, 'cause
Yeah,
obviously,
man.
you know,
Yeah, I mean, it's something like I said. It's one of those like something that you're passionate about because you've seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've even seen it on. Like I always tell people, like there's levels to making it, right?
Yeah.
Like you make it in the league, you didn't probably make it in the league though. You guys in practice squad, you play 2 seasons, and you ain't make no real money. You got taxed like crazy. And now you're going in between trying to get back on the team. Like they fall right back in the same trap as trying to find a career. It's the same thing. So yeah, man. I mean, it's something that we've been working on. We got some stuff rolling with it, but for sure, when we get it going, probably come back on here and talk to you guys about it.
Absolutely.
How we get it going.
We're us three. We're huge in the community, rebuilding, giving back, healing people.
For sure. We're all about it.
In a huge way.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know. A lot of people know our journey and our path, but a lot of people don't on this show and stuff. But we do a lot behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We don't need praise and things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
We do it for the people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because we've been in dark places. You know what I mean? And we want to be able to shed light on people.
Yeah.
You know.
No, that's awesome, man.
So
I mean, that's what
when
it's
you
about.
said that, it touched my heart in
Yeah.
a way, and I'm like, that's what this world needs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Things like that, people that have that vision, that thought, that heart, to be able to, possibly save a person's life, right?
Yeah, and you know how it is, man. You go on Facebook and you can remember with this person and you see them, and you just know they're not doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't sit well with you.
No.
And it's like, man, is there something that I could have done to help, or how can I help the next person that might, something to put in place so this doesn't continue to happen is one of those things, but.
Yeah, because the hardest part, most of the time, is our ego. It gets in the way. It tells us, well, I didn't go as far as them, or I didn't do as much as them.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever, if you're not feeling, just, reach out. Because that's, the help is always there.
It is,
And there's always people willing.
Mhm.
So that's why when we hear people like you talking about doing things like this, it's like,
Stretch the cord.
we love it. We love it.
That's
So,
why, that's why I wanted you on the show, because I know you put into this community, right? Into the kids, into the sports. Of course you played sports, so it connects with this show. But at the end of the day,
that's why we have them on.
but at the end of the day, it's what you're doing outside
Yeah.
in this city.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's important, man. I mean, we're so fortunate to be in Naples,
We are.
and it's like, I did leadership with Carter a few years ago, and man, just to see like the work that's done behind the scenes and people like just try, like not to just see how much work goes into just running the county in general, but like how many selfless people it is behind the scenes that don't have to do the stuff that they do. Man, it'll blow you away. It's just like how many good-hearted people that are around. Like say, especially in this county, man. Carter County Naples is a special place for me for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. We about ready to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Did you want me to
Let's
post?
give a shout out to one of our sponsors
Who
real quick.
would you like to shout out to?
The next one in line.
The next one,
The
9?
next
One to
in
trust?
line, One to trust. 239.
Boom.
Thinking about remodeling your home? Huh? At One to Trust 239, we specialize in transforming kitchens, bathrooms, and entire homes into spaces you'll love. Locally owned and operated by Naples native, huh? We take pride in bringing your vision to life with quality you can trust from start to finish. You can reach out at 239-228-9703.
And I'm gonna actually load up this other one right here.
Shoot it.
Let's do some AquaStream real
Some
fast.
AquaStream pressure washer.
Yeah, look at this one.
This.
Oh wow! I wish I
Your
had a
home
screen.
to shine is AquaStream pressure washing. Has you covered. They don't cut corners, they clean them. They specialize in roofs, driveways, and restoring decks like new. And you can also reach out to John at 239-537-5862.
And I'm gonna pull up the last one. I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Let's
So
do it
it's
for the
fun.
girls.
All right, let me read this one for you. O2T Collections, looking for custom t-shirts that stand out? O2T Collections specializes in designing and printing high-quality tees for businesses, events, and personal occasions. Proudly woman-owned and locally operated, we bring your ideas to life and style with with style and precision. O2T Collections, where your visions get worn. Call Susan or Robin at 239-427-1522.
They made these shirts for us and the 239 live shirt.
They did.
Chris is the only one wearing one right now. But they are
The only loyal one.
They're really nice.
I wear them out to the events. I save for the events.
You want to see one? Come over to Gold's Gym on Bonita Beach Road
Yes.
tomorrow, and you can.
I will be wearing my white one.
Nice.
What are you gonna wear?
Nothing like that.
Well,
I work
whoa,
today.
whoa.
Flex.
The gym is getting
Flex.
Calling your wife, bro.
Thank you, Corey, for coming. We highly appreciate it. Make sure you let everyone know. And if there's anyone that you feel like is appropriate for the show, we would love to have him on at any time. And I hope your kid throws 25 touchdowns this year coming up.
Yeah, me too. Nah, man, listen, this was awesome. A lot of fun. I appreciate you guys having me on. And I got some people in mind, some local guys that I think that are, people that are still here that I think will really be really good at shop. It is awesome what you guys are doing. So
Thank you so much.
yeah, every time you want to come back, just let me know, man.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Appreciate y'all.